Pulp Classics Audio presents To Each His Star, written by Bryce Walton and read by Chikondi Chanthunya. There was just blackness, frosty, glimmering, terrible blackness, going out and out forever in all directions. Russell didn't think they could remain sane in all this blackness much longer. Bitterly he thought of how they would die, not knowing within maybe thousands of light years where they were, or where they were going. After the wreck, the four of them had floated a while, floated and drifted together. 4 men in bulbous pressure suits, like small individual rockets, held together by an awful pressing need for each other and by the gravity rope beam. Dunbar, the oldest of the 4, an old space-buster with a face wrinkled like a dried prune, burned by cosmic rays and the suns of worlds so far away they were scarcely credible, had taken command. Suddenly, old Dunbar had known where they were. Suddenly, Dunbar knew where they were going. They could talk to one another through the etheric transmitters inside their helmets. They could live, if this was living, a long time. If only a man's brain would hold up, Russell thought. The suits were complete units, 700 pounds each, all enclosing shelters with atmosphere pressure, temperature control, mobility in space, and electric power. Each suit had its own power plant, reprocessing continuously the precious air breathed by the occupants, putting it back into circulation again after enriching it. Packed with food concentrates, each suit a rocket, each human being part of a rocket, and the special life gun that went with each suit, each blast of which sent a man a few 100,000 miles further on toward wherever he was going. 4 men, thought Russell, held together by an invisible string of gravity, plunging through a lost pocket of hell's dark where they had never been any sound or life, with old Dunbar the first in line, taking the lead because he was older and knew where he was and where he was going. Maybe Johnson, second in line, and Alvar, who was third, knew too, but were afraid to admit it. But Russell knew it, and he'd admitted it from the first, that old Dunbar was as crazy as a Jovian juke-bird. A lot of time had rushed past into darkness. Russell had no idea how long the 4 of them had been plunging toward the red-rimmed sun that never seemed to get any nearer. When the ultra-drive had gone...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?